Okay, and we are back with another color challenge here to, oh, not finish it out yet. We've got a couple more to do by the looks of things. So we've got red coming up. It's what we said we would jump into here next time.
Be afraid, wizard. I hope I sounded tough.
I hope I sounded tough. Yeah, you sound really tough if you say, I hope I sounded tough. That's how that works. So for the red deck, let's take a look here. It's called Goblins Everywhere, so I'm going to assume it has a lot of goblins, unless it's a trick name. Shock, so just 2 damage, any target, 1 red mana. Storm Strike, a creature gets +1/+0 and first strike until end of turn, and you scry 1. Okay. Tin Street Cadet, so there's our first goblin. When it becomes blocked, you get a 1/1 red goblin creature token, so it basically replaces itself since it's probably a 1/1. Goblin Tunneler, you can make it so your small creatures aren't blocked, that's good. Nest Robber isn't a goblin, it's a dinosaur, but it's got haste, so it can attack the turn it comes into play. Burn Bright, all creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn, all the creatures you control. Goblin Gathering, create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to 2 plus the number of these cards in your graveyard, okay? Molten Ravager, +1/+0 until end of turn, so it's a good blocker, but you can use it to attack later on. Raid Bombardment. We saw this one used against us on one of the ones maybe yesterday. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. That makes sense, so lots of little creatures makes that pretty powerful. Goblin Gang Leader, you get 2 little goblins along with your relatively big guy. 2 power, 2 defense. Other goblins you control get +1/+1, so it makes all your goblins good, and if you sacrifice a goblin you can destroy an artifact, seems potentially useful. Whenever another creature you control enters, that creature gets stronger for that turn and gains haste, very nice. Immortal Phoenix, when it dies you bring it back to your hand, so it's a good one-shot attack thing, unless it stays on, you can keep attacking with it. Inescapable Blaze cannot be countered and deals 6 damage, fair enough. Volcanic Dragon, we've got one of those, 4/4 with haste. And when Siege Dragon enters, destroy all walls your opponents control. If defending player controls no walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. Okay. And then our mountains for our lands. So not nearly as many goblins as I would have thought, but fair enough, let's give it a shot. We're going to face blue here first and see how that goes. Back against Jace again. Okay, we'll put out our mountain, and we'll put out one of these dudes. What is the... Oh, that's how many goblins it's gonna make. I getcha. Okay, we're not gonna attack with that because that will just block and kill our goblin. So he's got good blockers in place right now. And we don't want any blockers either. Okay, and we will do this one. We'll do no attacks as well. We gotta get rid of those 1/3s. That's not gonna help us get rid of them. Yeah, no blockers yet. Okay, when it becomes blocked, we do that. So we are gonna do this here first. We're just gonna get a whole bunch. And no attacks. Okay. So my thinking is we will get a whole bunch of these dudes out and then attack with them all. We'll see how that goes. Okay, no attacks. Yeah, we'll wait one more turn and then we're just gonna have to start attacking with our 8 little dudes. Yeah, we'll put that down. So we get 8 damage out of that. Yeah, you might as well block everything. Why would you double block one of them? Okay. And then we'll put all of these down here as well. And then we can win through the blockers next turn, no matter what he puts out, I think. Yeah. There we go. Attack with everything. Okay. So I don't know if it was the right move to wait and then do it there. It didn't matter because we won, but I think we might have had a harder time if he had not double blocked some of our 1/1s for some reason. So let's see how we fare against black. Okay, we've got that, and we'll bring out our little 1/1 guy again. Okay, that'll work there. We can attack with him, get in for our 1 damage. So they've got some blockers now. Let's put that down. And let's make this not blockable. That means we get in for 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go like that. And like that. And we'll shock this defender so that we get in with extra. That's right, so they'll stack up. Okay. 2 more turns of that and we'll be fine. Although we don't really have 2 more turns of that. Got another Goblin Tunneler. So let's make him not blockable. And we'll go all attack for now. So that'll be 6 there. That can block one of our dudes. Oh, well, not if he does it that way. Yeah, we'll take the hit. And it was 2 or less. Yep, okay. So we'll do that, and we'll attack with everything. And it just doesn't matter then. Nice. Well, raid bombardment's clearly the star of the show there. Clearly the star of the show through raid bombardment. Okay, we'll play green. Much bigger creatures, although it doesn't really matter if our creatures are that small. Every creature is bigger than ours. No 1/1. And we didn't get the option to mulligan or anything. Is that deemed too confusing for now? Okay, let's bring out... yeah, let's shock that right away. I don't want to leave them with that much mana. We'll see if they want to block. Nope, they don't. Okay, so that's useful though. Do the same thing. If they end up deciding that they want to block these things, then we'll work with that, but so far not. All creatures get +2/+0. Okay, and that's an instant, so we'll wait and see if we're blocked. We will be, but we'll do it that way. Okay, figured. Okay, another 4-4, but they're running their own life. Put that out. We'll bring this up, and it just won't matter. Nice. Ferd said red is basically just having the ability to count to 20, and that does seem pretty accurate when it's this kind of red deck, at least. I'm sure for red players out there that's insulting, but you could play a more complicated color. So against a life gain deck, in theory at least, and no early churns. That's annoying. No early churns. Yeah, they really set us up here to, okay. Put that down, and we will... Sure, we'll figure that out as we go. Let's bring down another blocker. And let's... Oh, let's leave that. So we can use it as a blocker. Okay. Yep. My turn, that's fine then. Okay, we've got Raid Bombardment we can play, and Goblin Tunneler we can play. No attacks. Oh, I can attack even though it has 0 power. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, I can still block. And I can still block. We'll see if that's a bad plan. It's not. Okay. It's a good attacker to get over everything at least. Can't do it to my own. Ooh. No, there's no point. We'll just keep protecting our life total. Alrighty. And we'll bring in the Siege Dragon as well. Okay. Destroyed all their walls. That was nice. We'll just attack with the 1. That's fine for now. Gain 4 life. Okay. Not much I can do about that right now. Sure. Okay, we'll put that down there as well. So we'll have how much attacking here? We'll get through with everything, so we're going to leave that for now. 2, 2. Okay, we'll just attack with these 2 for now. Ooh. Deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. Yeah, let's do that as well. Just for the fun of it. And we'll see what they decide to block. Okay, so I'm going to want to kill this one first. So they are going to kill one of our dudes, I guess. Done. So I want you to have, yeah, activate ability, and you can activate it, and you can activate it. Okay. Okay. It's probably not necessary. I could have just attacked another turn and been perfectly fine anyways. Oh, but you never know. They could have picked one. Yeah, pick that one. Not That makes sense. Yeah, also attack, my guys. That's logical. They really need to get a bit of a better AI here. Sure. They do really need to develop a bit of a better AI. That's not good automatic targeting. Okay, and now we're gonna play a real person with this. Players with mythic orange names are Wizards of the Coast employees. Make sure to say hello. Okay. See if we ever run into one. Waiting, waiting, waiting. It's early morning here when I'm recording. I'm trying to do it while my rest of my family's asleep, especially my little kids. So I'm assuming that early morning here is not peak time for everyone else. It's smith@hotmail.com. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's not ideal. Oh, this might be someone else starting out with the beginner deck as well. If I recall, that's exactly what was there. They look like someone who'd be starting. Oh, makes different sounds depending on what I'm hitting. Yeah, this would be where you decide that you're attacking. Uh-huh. This is where you would decide that you're attacking. Yeah, seems pretty wide open. Told you. Okay, and we'll go like this. Shoom. You're black, so if you're going to target that with some kind of instant spell, you're going to have to wait for it to get on the battlefield first. There you go. Now you can decide to target it if you want to. I suppose it could be someone with really bad internet, right? There we go. Whoa. That's the one that if an opponent lost life, it gains. Makes sense. Hell. Okay, we've got that, and gains first strike. Okay, so let's bring out... Yeah, we'll do that. See if he wants to block it. If not, we'll bring out our little gobbos next turn. Okay. We didn't draw another land either, so... Okay. I should have brought out my goblins. Sure. I did not get a land. Probably should have mulliganed. Might as well just attack with both, yeah. Got a land that time, so that's a plus. Okay. Bring that out at least. Need something to get rid of that 5/5. So that would do 6 damage to it, which would be enough next turn, but I won't get 2 lands. And now it doesn't matter, it'll be out of range here shortly. So we might as well just concede. There's nothing that we can do further at that point. He's playing really slow, but I'm going to assume he would figure out that if he just attacks with his flyer that I can never block, that it would work out in his favor. So, that does still mean that we're done that challenge, so we get our 2 common wildcards, our 1 uncommon wildcard, our Burn Bright special card style. I don't know what they call that. It's like periscoping or something, where it just sort of pretends the art is actually organically moving around in some way, but it just sort of rotates a little bit. And 200 gold. So we did, in fact, get that, even though we lost our game overall. And the next time that I come on, then we'll finish this out with green, and then we'll have to take a look around at the rest of what we actually have here on our home page, because I see that we've got a lot of mail. I see that there's something called Mastery. We've got a store. We've got packs if we have packs. We've got a whole bunch of different things that we can actually take care of and look through to see what our next step will be before we begin. What I'll probably be doing after that point is drafting. Anyways, have a good one, everyone.